Hello and welcome to our site and our Xcelerate product overview. Are you sick of sky-high fuel prices? Well, if you are, let us show you the solution today. Xcelerate International and its fuel tabs. So we're going to talk about the fuel tabs, but we're also going to talk about potential opportunity to partner with Xcelerate International to share some savings with people you know and love. But first of all, let's talk about these prices. Australia is experiencing a growth in prices up over $2 a litre at the moment. The US has seen prices up as high as $7, $8, and even $9 a gallon. So fuel prices are just going crazy. It's the talk at the moment. It's the topic right now. It's a problem that we need to solve. But you know what? There's other financial strains happening at the moment, like high inflation. Here in Australia, I heard something recently talking about a 7+% inflation rate with a 1 to 2% rate of income growth, which is crazy. There's such a disparity between those two. You've got interest rate rises happening at the moment. We've had record lows up until recently, but they're starting to bounce back. So people's money is not as long as the month circumstances. So today we want to talk about fuel saving opportunities. We're going to talk about the opportunity to save in maintenance. We're going to talk about the opportunity also to put money back in your pockets with a business potentially. So first we're going to talk about the product. On this page, we're going to talk about the product and how it came about and what it can do for you. Then on the next page, if you go down the bottom of this page and click on See Our Free Business System, you'll be able to click on that and you'll be able to see how you can partner with Xcelerate International to put money back in your pocket, helping other people put money back in their pocket, which is pretty exciting. So let's go and talk about how Xcelerate came to be. So back in 1986, Dr. Parrish was working with the Hercules rocket program to help with burn rate modulation of the fuel in those rockets. In that journey, he formulated a solid rocket fuel for NASA. And that was the birth of what we see today. If you hear anything about NASA science, or you hear anything about a rocket science or Nobel Prize winning science in organometallics or anything like that, this was all born from this science that we're talking about today that Dr. Parrish brought to the NASA program. Back in 1994, worldwide testing began on a consumer-level fuel catalyst that would help with commercial and industrial applications and now has evolved to the consumer market. But in 2006, Dr. Parrish and the Rennsli Corporation submitted a patent, and they filed a patent for a pre-activated hydrocarbon carrier that eventually became our fuel tabs. The patent application was accepted in 2011, and in between 2011 and 2022, our CEO and founder, Dan Maltese, was really not happy with the way that people were being rewarded in the space that we're talking about, in the referral marketing space. He also was looking for a product that would be beneficial or would help people every single day. And the journey led him to working with some companies in the fuel treatment space. And then he decided that he wanted to go out and find out where these fuel treatments all evolved from. And in 2022, he found the patent that we've just discussed, or the one we've just talked about, and was able to get in the same room with a gentleman named Thomas Parrish, the president and son of Dr. Parrish, who now runs the Rennsli Corporation, and they struck up a conversation about how he would like to take this amazing new product offering to the consumer marketplace. And the nice thing about this is that in 2022, Xcelerate International was born or founded, but it's also partnered with a product that has been used in millions of vehicles around the world. It's been used by millions of customers. It's treated billions of gallons of fuel and has traveled billions of miles in commercial, industrial, shipping, all those different places. So let's talk about, Xcelerate was founded in April 2022, and it was born out of the belief that integrity and people come before profits. That was really important to them. They're a debt-free company, privately owned, focused on bringing quality, equity, and thrivability to the marketplace for both customers and distributors. So it's very important for them that customers benefit from great pricing, great benefits, get a product that works, and the distributors of the product also are rewarded with a lucrative rewards plan, and we'll talk a little bit about that later on. Next, we launched into the US, Canada back in June. We then went into the Australian and the UK markets in August, September, and now have launched into the Philippines in October 2022. We're excited to announce that New Zealand has just opened as well. So we're now in 6 markets, and to be able to grow as fast as we've been able to grow, we need strategic partnerships. Obviously, the first is the Rennsli Corporation. We went out, found the best and first to market in this product category. A lot of companies, what they do is they tend to grow out of their partnerships, and we wanted to make sure that the partnerships we had, we would be able to grow into those partnerships. Most companies that partner with this company, Landmark Global, have to be significantly older and have many, many more arms to their business, if you want to call it. And we were fortunate enough to be a startup partnering with Landmark Global, a shipping powerhouse founded in 2004 with over 36,000 employees around the globe. They also ship 1 million packages per day to over 220 destinations worldwide. So we're very, very fortunate to have that strategic partnership. And what is the product that we're offering and what's in the package? So it's the original fuel tab, 6 tablets per packet. It treats 20 gallons per tablet. You'll see there's a logo on the front of the tab, and on the back it's scored in 4 directions, so you can split it into 4 parts, treating 5 gallons per part. So if you have smaller engines that you need to treat, we're able to do that as well. It's 100% biodegradable, 100% safe for gas and diesel engines. It's the fastest dissolving tablet in the marketplace, and its proprietary and patented ingredients have 35 years of research and development behind them. And the statement at the bottom of this page you're going to love: purple, green, or in between, all other fuel tabs and formulations originated with Rennsli. In some way, shape, or form, they've originated with Rennsli. So let's talk about the technology behind it. It lowers the burn rate without pre-ignition. So what it does, it takes the burn rate right down so that it burns all of the fuel possibilities. It lends an electron to the acid carbon in your fuel and just makes it burn more efficiently. It's got a full nano encapsulation of organometallic active ingredients. So part of the patent that we have allows us to have a coating that is thermally stable and basically won't break down until it needs to. It's 100% dissolved in all hydrocarbon fuel sources, which is fantastic, and it just increases the burn rate. As you can see from this illustration here, it just really helps all of the carbon. So any unused carbon is burnt as well, and the technology behind it is fantastic. We're not going to talk too much about the chemistry and the full analysis of the product in its entirety. We have other videos if you like to see those. Ask the person that sent you to this website to send you some more information about that, and you can also get a really great interview with Thomas and Dan ask them for that, and there's an FAQs down the bottom of this page that you can click on, and you'll see a lot more information about the technology and what it's all about. But let's talk more about the Rennsli Xcelerate partnership and what it brings to the table and what it really does for us. So it's essentially formulated by a PhD chemist and rocket scientist. We've talked about that. It's an amazing benefit of working with Rennsli. They've treated 4 billion gallons of fuel. If you're from the metric family of countries around the world, like Australia and Canada and some of the others, that is 18 plus billion liters of fuel treated in 20 countries with decades of measurable long-term results, which is fantastic. It's EPA registered in the US. Important footnote, if you're selling consumer level fuel treatments, you must have an EPA registration in the name of the product that you're selling. And that's an extremely important element. So imagine if you're driving down the road and a police officer pulls you over for speeding and he knocks on the window and you hand him your passenger's driver's license. That wouldn't be legal. Well, it's the same for fuel treatments. If you're selling to consumer level customers in the USA, you must have an EPA registration in the name of the product. Over 35 years of research and development, it's the fuel tab that all other fuel tabs try to duplicate. I believe that imitation is the best form of flattery. Well, it's no different here. It means there's a market if other companies are trying to do what you do. It also tells you a little something about business in general. I've learned something over the years that if you find something you love, make it a hobby. But if you find something the world loves, needs, solves a major problem, make that your business. And right now we have a product that solves major issues around the world. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the patent. Obviously the patent is incredibly important. It's patented worldwide. We have the US, Australian and Canadian patents, but the worldwide patent covers 184 countries globally, which is incredible. But it's not just about fuel savings. It's about saving on other things in your vehicle, so mechanically and so on. So the first one we're going to talk about is the fact that carbon builds up in your engine very, very rapidly. As you can see in this example right here, untreated fuel on the left and treated fuel on the right burn very, very differently from a carbon emission standpoint. You can see here the buildup on this piece of paper. This is what's happening in your engine with untreated fuel, because carbon buildup happens from about 20,000 miles or 32,000 kilometers. It causes amazing amounts of damage to your engine, carbon buildup in your spark plugs, your pistons, all of your catalytic converter and many other parts become corroded and worn, and that will trigger loss of power, engine hotspots, many other things will happen in your engine. But in very, very simple terms, this is going to give you higher maintenance costs and a shorter engine life. I get many people who have luxury vehicles or high-end vehicles or brand new vehicles that say to me, should I use this tablet now? Because obviously my car's new and there's nothing to clean up. Well, actually, in fact, it's about protecting your engine in the long term or even in the short term for that long-term damage that's going to be caused. You can see here from the pistons that are untreated to treated with the formula, incredible difference. You can see here a catalytic converter that's untreated and one that's treated. A picture paints 1,000 words, as they say. It's incredibly obvious right there in front of you. What sort of vehicles can this treat? Well, it's going to treat trucks, pickup trucks, passenger vehicles, motorcycles. You know, you've got your Sea-Doos and jet skis, leisure craft like boats, even gardening equipment like chainsaws and lawnmowers. If you know somebody in farming, you've got combine harvesters and big machinery that can be treated as well, and even your luxury sports car. So our customers have reported several benefits, including lower emissions and somewhere up to 80% lower carbon emissions, because it's stopping that additional carbon burn. You've got fuel savings, as we've discussed. up to 20% in many cases, and we've seen in excess of that. But it's not necessarily going to affect every vehicle exactly the same. Many different benefits will come out from different vehicles. You'll have smoother drive, fewer hesitations, and more even idle. Just to give you an example on that fuel savings concern that a lot of people have, is that one of our leaders has actually got a LS600 Lexus, and he's recently taken his fuel from putting 98 octane to 91 octane because the tab will improve the way the gasoline burns. And in many cases, if you did that, you'd have an engine light warning on your dash. His has not done that, proving that he can still run that and he hasn't had any loss of power, still drives smoothly, all that sort of stuff. Less maintenance and more power. But there's also concerns about warranties and things like that. And they're not necessarily warranted, pardon the pun, because many manufacturers cannot enforce that, because if a treatment is undetectable in fuel and it doesn't cause any adverse effects, they cannot void your warranty from you just using that in your car. But we have a zero harm guarantee to give you peace of mind that it's guaranteed that it won't damage your engine, the gas system, the diesel engine or fuel system. And in the last 30 plus years, there's been zero insurance claims or negative side effects on this product. So you can rest assured that there's going to be no issues. It's OEM compliant, original manufacturer compliant, which means our patented formula releases all of the fuel's energy without altering the fuel's chemistry, and it's 100% safe for use in any vehicle, which is great. You can see we've got many testimonials that we've had since inception back in June in the US. We've had testimonials on testimonials, and you can go to our Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/grab the tab. If you want to have a look at that, you can ask the person who invited you to this site for the link. They can invite you and you can just look for yourself. But there's a very important element to this, is that claims cannot be made without evidence. Letters or statements from customers and distributors do not fulfill the FTC's requirements around claims. So the claims that are made must be backed up by real testing, and we've got data around testing on testing on testing, as you can see in front of you here. So now that we've talked about the product and what it's all about, we're going to start talking now about how you, if you get the same benefits that we've found other people are getting and you decided to share this with other people, how you can be rewarded for that. And I want to ask a couple of questions before you move on to the next page. So down the bottom of this page, you'll have the opportunity to become a customer or have a look at our free business system. All right, so there's two buttons at the bottom of this page. You'll choose which one you want to go to. If you decide you want to be a customer, great, go and check that out. You can jump onto your referrer's website. Their username should be encoded into this website, so click that customer button. The second part of what you want to do, if you decide you want to share this and put some more money back in your pocket from sharing this amazing fuel-saving technology, we can help you with that, and it'll be on the next page of this website that you're on. But let me ask you a question before you continue. Have you ever referred a good movie? I'm sure you're going to be a resounding yes from everybody who lands on this page. When was the last time the studio sent you a free ticket for doing exactly that? When did they give you a reward for referring the good movie? I've referred many movies. I love movies. I'm a big fan of movies, but never have I been given a free ticket because I referred it. So the studio has never reached out to me and congratulated me. Have you ever referred a nice restaurant? I'm sure you have. And when was the last time they sent you a voucher for a free meal because you referred somebody else? I'm sure there's never been a case where you've had that. There may be one or two, but very, very rarely. Well, how would you like to get paid to share savings? Well, with Xcelerate International's Fuel Tabs, you can. And on the next page of this website, down the bottom, you're going to click the button down the bottom there. You'll be able to go and check out how you can make money saving people money on something they use daily. I hope you enjoyed this product presentation. Please feel free to reach out to the person who referred you here, become a customer, or partner with them in the business. Thank you. Okay, so welcome back. We're going to talk now about making money, saving people money on something they use every day. Would you agree that everyone drives, and anyone who does drive is going to have to fill fuel? They're going to have to fill it at these high prices. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how you can benefit from this amazing business and share it and be rewarded very, very handsomely. So let's get started. We're going to talk now about the Xcelerate International Rewards Plan. First of all, you need to know what packages we have. We have 3 different packages available to you. Actually, 4 different packages, one for sort of commercial use, a bit bigger. But the first one we're going to talk about is the $24 pack, which is a US $24 pack. That's that retail pack that we just talked about at the end of the last video. You have a $60 wholesale pack that gives you 3 packs, and that's going to save you a little bit of money on each pack. Right? You're going to pay $20 per pack instead of $24 per pack, so a nice $4 saving. And if you decide you want to use this in your own vehicles, you may have several vehicles in the family, you can use that for your own benefit, or you can retail 1 or 2 packs if you just have one for yourself. We also have a 160 pack, and the reason I want to stop a little bit and talk a bit more about this pack, it's a 10 pack. It's designed to give you a little bit more retail profit, and you buy it for $160 US. That's $16 per pack. Pretty nice little wholesale purchase. However, the thing I want to talk about right now is that it is free to join Xcelerate Fuel Tabs. So if you decide you want to join Xcelerate International and partner with them to share the amazing product that we're talking about right now, you can start for free and get a free website that you can retail the product at $24 anytime you want. If you decide you want to take this seriously and potentially retail it individually to people that you might ask, how do you feel about the price of fuel these days? You know, what do you think about fuel prices? And they come back and say, oh my God, it's terrible. Well, they may want to have some fuel tabs immediately. So it's nice to have some stock on hand, have some for yourself. So you might have 1 or 2 packs for your vehicles, and then 8 or 9 packs to retail to people that you share this great product with. But here's the thing. It costs nothing to join, unlike the franchises out there that might cost you tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Most of those businesses need inventory. So you might pay those thousands or tens of thousands of dollars for that franchise, but you still need product. So today you're going to join Xcelerate for free, but you're going to need some product, and it's nice to have product on hand to test, to sample, to use and sell, right? So this pack's probably the one that most people are going to get. And in the US, it's about $170 to $180 US for taxes and shipping. In Australia, it will convert to somewhere under $300. It's maybe $250 to $300 depending on the exchange rate. But if you're like me, you've never met anyone that's been able to start a business for under $300 Australian or under $200 US. So it's a pretty small price to pay for stock on hand, and most companies will pay rent every month, and it's going to be significantly more than that. So just bear that in mind when you're deciding which pack to purchase. We also have a $1,500 pack, which is going to give you a $15 wholesale per pack cost. It's great for larger clients. It's great for those higher retail profits, gives you an extra $1 per pack. But currently it's only available in the US, and we're hoping very soon to be able to ship that to the other 5 markets very, very soon. It may even be available in Canada very soon, sooner than later. So let's talk about those 5 ways to earn. The first one is online retail. Second, direct retail. The third is a fast start bonus that will help you recuperate your funds very quickly for those initial orders that you make. Matrix bonus, which is what we call our team build or a community collaborative build. And my favorite is what we call a mentoring bonus. And this is one that will pay you to help people make money. Right? And this is when you introduce some people to this business and you help them make money in this business. You have a direct correlation as a percentage to their income check on the matrix bonus. So that's really exciting. We'll talk about that in just a moment. And all of this is made possible sharing savings, which is even better. So let's talk about the direct retail. You can earn a direct difference between wholesale and retail when you purchase multi-packs. As we talked about before, the 160 pack, which is our most popular pack, has 10 packs at $16 per pack. Retail it for $24, which is the lowest you're allowed to retail the product. You can see here it would be $8 per pack, wholesale to retail profit. You'd make $80. So as you can see here, 10 packs, $80. Let's talk about our online retail. You can earn 35% of every order purchased through your retail website that you get for free. So you share your link and earn a commission. That's calculated based on $24 purchase price, 20 points attached to that pack, and 35% of that is $7, right? So it's very, very straightforward. So if you were to retail or send 4 people to your website, you'd earn 35%, $28. If you were to refer 10 people to your website, that's a $70 monthly commission coming in because those people are going to reorder every month. If you were to get yourself a 160 pack, 10 packs a month, and retail that every month, you'd have an $80 commission or retail profit coming in, $150 combined. And if you were to compound that every month and do the same every month for just 5 months, you'd actually have around $1,200 a month coming in to your pocket every single month because those people are going to reorder and reorder and reorder. All right, pretty impressive sort of numbers. That's $30 per day retail. In retail online and offline. There's another component to your online retail, which is a leveraged online retail. So what we have here is the fact that if you decided to go out and retail product on your website, I'm sure you'll find others that may like to make some money as well. They might like to make just a little extra income, just like the person referred you to this website, and you may decide to retail the product. Your referrer will get a bonus also. So you go out, refer someone to this amazing business, you'll earn a 10% override on your first generation of retail purchases. So that's 10 people purchased from your friend's website, you'd get a $20 commission every month. If they refer someone, you also benefit from a $5 overriding commission. If you're aware of how a real estate agent works, the real estate agent or broker that owns the license, he employs brokers in his agency, licensed agents that come into the agency, and they go and sell real estate. The owner of that real estate agent owns it and earns an overriding commission on those commissions as well, which is really nice. So you get the same opportunity here to have a leveraged retail commission. So you can see here it adds up over the months very nicely. As you saw before, it was a $1,200 retail commission and profit from the last slide. If you were to add on these leveraged earnings, you could have as much as $3,600 coming in residually because people are reordering the product. Now, this is not a claim. It's not saying that you will do this. The potential is here to earn these lucrative incomes just referring savings to people. So let's go to the next income. Next one is what we call our fast start bonus. Our fast start bonus is based on a generational revenue or commission based on the very first order anyone you refer to Xcelerate International to share the savings as well. If you refer someone today, you would earn 35% on their first order. If they refer someone else, you would earn 10% on their initial order. They refer someone, you'd earn 5% on that. So it goes down 3 generations of fast start bonus. Let's say Leslie, in the 3rd generation of your referral, went and bought a $160 pack. Tony would earn 35%, which is $56. Malcolm would earn 10%, which is $16. And you would earn the 5%, which is $8, which is really, really nice. So imagine if you introduce 5 people and they decided to get a 160 pack, you'd earn $280. If they did the same, monkey see, monkey do, they went out and found 5 people who also purchased the 160 pack, you would earn an extra $400. And then if they did the same, you'd have $1,000 in fast start commissions coming in if 160 packs were those initial orders coming in, which is pretty amazing. So it's $1,680 commission just for those initial orders. So let's talk about what that looks like for each pack. So the fast start bonus on the 3-pack, the $60 order, if you have no orders in the system, you can still earn first level fast starts. So you would earn 21 and 56 for these packs. If you had a $60 order in the system, you qualify for level 2 and 3. You get $6 on level 2 and $3 for the 60 pack. You'd get 16 and 8 as we've talked before. If you were to go out and refer someone who bought the $1,500 pack, you'd have a $455 commission. If he did the same or she did the same, you'd get $130 and $65 on the 3rd level. So let's talk about the matrix. This is one of my favorite incomes. It's what we call a community collaborative build. And the nice thing about this one is that if you referred 3 people, you have 3 available spots in your matrix. So let's say you referred these 1, 2, and 3, as you can see on the screen here, and they went out and referred their first 3 people. They wouldn't necessarily fall into the spots, the first 3 levels, because if you referred someone, it would drop in underneath them. So as you can see in this illustration, your first 3 referrals have dropped into your first 3 spots, but then the next spot is not available. It may have been filled by someone above, or your number 1 referral may have referred someone. Your next referral would go into position 4. The next one would go into the next one along. And as you can see, your second referral has actually gone out and got excited and referred a couple of people. So that their next spot is the only open available spot. And it goes down 8 levels. How that plays out is 3, 9, 27, 81, 243, 729, 2187, and then 65, 61. And on all of those people that fill in the matrix, no matter who referred them, you will earn a 5% overriding commission on any purchases that flow through that. The only qualifications that are required is a $60 minimum order in the system to qualify for matrix and matching, and some referral qualifications. And it's not as hard as you might think. As you can see here, on the first 3 levels, you actually don't need any personally sponsored people to qualify to earn from those 39 people. You can see on if you wanted to open up levels 4 to 6, you would actually only need 2 people. So find 2 people you know who might want to earn from saving people money or just buy wholesale. You can see here the 7th level opens up and you'd earn over 2,187 people by just referring 2 more people. That's 4 personally enrolled people to qualify you to earn all 7 levels of the matrix. And then if you wish to open up all 8 levels of the matrix, you would only need to go find 1 more person. And this is how simple the qualification is. You can earn on the entire matrix, on all those positions in the matrix, with just 5 personally enrolled people and a $60 order. There's no other hurdles or hoops to jump through. There's no other ways to qualify, or you don't have to be a silver, diamond, gold, bronze ambassador or anything like that, and you don't have to re-qualify every single month at a volume level. You just have to have and maintain 5 personally enrolled people who are purchasing a $60 active order, and you have an active order and you qualify for all of the income in this compensation plan. And what does that look like on your reorders? So all this matrix income is paid on your reorders. A $3 commission is paid on every $60 pack purchased. An $8 one is paid on all of your 160 packs. And any $1,500 packs that flow through your organization will be paid at $65, which is pretty cool. So let's use an example. Let's try the $3 commissions that you're going to be paid if $60 packs are purchased within your matrix. If you filled out 3 levels of your matrix, you'd have $117 coming in. If you filled out levels 4 to 6 and all the way down to level 6, and you had 2 personally enrolled people and a $60 order in the system, you would earn $3,276 coming into your account every month from then on, as providing everyone purchases in that matrix. You can see here, if you open up level 7, it's almost $10,000, which is over 15,000 Australian dollars, or approximately, or just under, which is quite amazing. And if you wanted to open up in the entire matrix, you just have to find 5 people and have a $60 order to earn just under $30,000. But I want to just get a little bit more creative and talk about the commission you would earn if you had some $160 packs flowing through your organization. It would start looking a bit more exciting. You'd get $312 coming through from 3 levels. From 6 levels, $8,736. If you had 7 levels, you'd have $26,232 coming in. And if you filled your matrix, and in a perfect world everyone did a 160 pack reorder, you would have nearly $80,000. But we all know that it's not a perfect world, and somewhere in between that $29,000 some dollars to the $78,000 is where it's going to be. Because there will be some people who are very serious about this, and they will go out and they'll reorder 160 packs every month because they're retailing every month. They want that $80 in retail commission. Some will buy 3 $60 packs, like one of the team just this month has already bought 3 160 packs because they've retailed 30 packs out to the marketplace. So that's the potential there. And this is a really interesting dynamic, and it's called dynamic compression in our compensation plan, because it means that all available commissions are paid out on all levels. So let's say you fill out your entire matrix and it starts filling out past level 8. Level 9, 10, 11, 12, and so on, and you had people purchasing on every level of the matrix. If there are any people that do not order or only order a $24 pack, they would actually, just for the purpose of commissions that month, be eliminated from the compensation plan because they do not get paid in the matrix, and all of the pack purchases will roll up into those available positions so that it maximizes your earnings down to unlimited levels. And it means that once you fill out your matrix and it fills out past that matrix, you can earn from purchases below that if others are not purchasing in the matrix. So that matrix will always pay 3 by 8 at any given time, which is fantastic. So let's talk about my favorite bonus, which is the mentoring bonus. And I'm going to skim through this very quickly, but we're going to talk quickly about how you earn these. So anyone you personally enroll in any level of your matrix and below, as you can see below, you can enroll someone who falls 100 levels down into your business, but you will still get paid a matching bonus, a 50% match on their matrix commission, right? So as your business builds out, you may have little business centers starting hundreds of generations away from you, but you'll earn 50% on that matrix at any given time, which is fantastic. So you can see here, $58 is paid to you if someone fills out their 3 levels of matrix, because they'll earn 117. If you earn down to 6 levels, or they earn down to 6 levels, they will earn their $3,000 plus. You'll earn $1,638 for a full 6 levels of matrix. If they build the 7th level and you help them build down to 7 or 8 levels, you can see here just under $5,000 and just under $15,000 for a full matrix. But I want to get you thinking a little bit bigger. Let's think about the sky, the blue sky of this business. Imagine it took you 5 years. I mean, look, that's a long time, but imagine if it took you 5 years and you helped 10 people build out a matrix to some particular level of earnings in the matrix. So you help those 10 people and they all qualify for those 3 first levels of matrix. They would earn their $117 each. You would earn $580. But that's not really going to break the bank. It's not going to, change your life, but it might change some people's lives, and it may pay some little bills that you didn't pay for with your income. Right? You're paying it with an additional income. If you help them fill out their 6 levels of matrix, you would actually earn $16,380. You help them fill 7 levels of the matrix, guess what? Another, nearly $50,000 US coming in every month. And then if you really went to work and helped all those 10 people fill their matrices, you'd have $147,600 coming into your account based on you helping people make money. But let's say you got it 90% wrong. Didn't do it so well. It took you 5 years to do it 10% right. You'd still have nearly $15,000 US coming into your account for helping 10 people change their lives potentially, which is just so amazing. So right now we're at a decision time. Most people who get to this point in the video fall into 3 baskets, and we're going to talk about those in just a moment. But what I want to touch on is the fast start bonus, that one-time opportunity to choose a pack when you first start and get enrolled in this business. And I want you to think carefully about this, because let's say you decided today to get a $60 pack. You would purchase that $60 pack, and let's say somebody joins your team and they ask you, what did you do when you started? You tell them, I started with a $60 pack. Well, guess what? If you started with a $60 pack, there's a good chance that they might do the same. I'm sure you'll agree that it's like monkey see, monkey do. They go and buy the $60 pack and you get a $21 commission. But then they do the same and someone asks them, monkey see, monkey do. Guess what? $6 will drop into your account because they purchased a $60 pack. If they referred someone and they did the same, $3 would drop into your account. But here's the thing. Here's the key to this fast start bonus. What you decide today will make a difference to your income tomorrow. Remember that. What you decide today will impact how much you make in the future in your income. Imagine if you ordered a 160 pack and your first referral comes and asks you, what did you do? You say, I bought 160. They decide, monkey see, monkey do. To buy a 160, you earn 56. Not 21, but 56. But also, they do the same. You'll earn 16 instead of what you would earn, the $6 that you would earn on that $60 pack that they might buy. Then they go to the same, you'd earn $8 instead of $3, which is pretty amazing. So let's just kind of leave that in the brain box. If you decide that you want to link arms with us, just think carefully about what you decide you want to do. Okay, so now we're going to talk about those 3 different types of people. So if you're a customer, like you've seen the compensation plan and it didn't turn you on and you don't think that you need to be a business builder, well, guess what? Just be a customer and support the person who sent you to this site. Press back, head down to the customer button on the last page and make an order. If you decide that you're a number 2, then you've probably got questions. And the best way to answer those questions is go to the person who referred you and buy some product from them, or if they're not local, jump in and register for a wholesale account, free wholesale account, and just buy yourself some product. The product will answer most of your questions. If you have other questions, there's an FAQs button on the last page that you were on. Go and click on that. It'll answer some questions, and then link arms with the person who referred you and get started. But the third person is that person that's just ready to rock and roll. They really were screaming at the screen 5 slides ago and were saying, shut up, where do I start? Where do I get going? Well, for you, it's going to be really easy. You're going to link arms with the person who referred you to this website. You're going to go down below this video and you'll see a button that says lock in your free position. You're going to click that button, you're going to lock in your free position, you're going to order your 160 pack hopefully if you think you're going to get started and be more aggressive and you're going to sort of start building this, or you're going to buy your $60 pack if you decide to do that. That's all okay, it's whatever you can afford. And then what you're going to do, because you're now ready to go and you want to refer this amazing business opportunity, you're going to scroll down a little bit further and there's a button down the bottom that says get your free site. So what you're going to actually click that button and you're going to grab your username, just the username in the case that you've typed it in, and you're going to put it into the form below that, the form that pops up, and you're going to click create your site, and it's going to create this exact same business system that you've just been through, so you can immediately go out and refer other people to this amazing business. You're going to get access to an amazing members area. You're going to get access to the vacation certificate that you're going to get, that you can use to get some complimentary vacation time, which is really nice. And you're going to get started with us. You're going to get trained. You're going to link arms with all the leaders, and we're going to have a great time. There are some amazing live Zoom sessions. You'll find out all about those in the groups that your referrer will add you to, and we look forward to working with you. Have a fantastic and blessed day.